Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cool Guy Stuff with me, Mike, the cool guy. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a repair on our drainage ditch. Well, we share it, but that's my neighbor's side, and that's kind of what it should look like. You can see even theirs is eroding and it's starting to kind of push and fall in. The earth just naturally does it. It wants to cave in on itself. Here's what my side looks like. So, we had some brick and some stuff in there and bits of rock, but honestly there wasn't really much to it. You can see we've started digging it out, but that's about it. Otherwise all we've done is pulled brick out of there. But like that is what ours looked like. Those were the front pieces of brick. And the tube was kind of in there, and this piece was thrown in the ditch by a previous owner, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so we need to dig this out. Here's our old piece of wood, some rocks. We're gonna dig this out so it's nice and flat, and then you can see the way this would have been done, right? This is a base piece and there would have been another one and so on, and mortar, and it would have made a wall. So we're gonna take some cinder blocks. We've got more in the back, that's not gonna be enough. We're gonna take some cinder blocks and we're gonna mix up some mortar today, and we're gonna try and build a retaining wall that's kind of a U shape, in hopes that it won't want to just cave in on itself. It'll have some more support on the sides. That's the plan anyway, so hopefully when we're done, we're gonna have something that kind of resembles that, but with smaller seams and mortar in it. There, we got up a few more pieces. So obviously, there's the original tube. I still gotta dig out this side here, but that side's getting pretty close. So basically we're gonna get down to, see, there's the original wall foundation there. But the original plan was to get down to the water, fill this full of gravel, and pack the gravel, and then go ahead and start laying cinder block on it. Alright, so that thing's looking pretty mucked up in there, and it's, you know, starting to rot away from road salt and stuff dripping in here. It starts to rust. So we're gonna dig it out a little bit, and we're gonna get a longer length of this. We're thinking maybe 6 foot, and we're gonna try to shove it in the hole a bit. It'll brace that, it'll help, this won't rust. So that's our plan. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's gross. Okay, it's drink time. You want to make the perfect drink? So, take 3 ice cubes, no more than 3 because you don't want to water it down. You get 3 ounces of rye or rum, a squeeze of lime juice, and then top it off with a full can of pop. Perfect. That's so cool.
They do pinch. They're like lobsters.
Yeah, they are. They're little lobsters.
Put it in a bucket to keep it for Ethan. He thinks it's just so cool.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Let it go in the water.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'll get a bucket.
Alright, cool. Grab a bucket. Here we are, we're digging away. We're just starting to dig for our U shape over there. And this little guy pops out of nowhere. Just came across another hunk of existing wall. Right there. Completely grown over with dirt and grass. You'd never even know it was in there. This wall was probably exactly the same as that. Spanned that whole distance. We're gonna find more of it over there too. Alright, back at it. Getting there. We found a little piece of glass. Look at that. In the middle of the dirt. Wonder what the story is behind that. Okay, back. just less than, an eighth less, so it's 3/8. 15 3/8. I'm gonna call it 15 and a half anyway. I can then measure how far along I can go before I then have to turn, so that way I know where this is gonna end up. Measuring, do it right. By the way, if you're out hunting for measuring tape, get one that has only inches. Those other ones that have imperial and metric seem like a great idea, but they're not. Because sometimes you want to be able to mark this side or mark that side of your tape measure, depending on your use. And everything at a building supply store or anything like that, all this stuff is going to be an imperial. It's all 2x4s, you know, things like that. It's all imperial. So metric, you're not going to use it. Don't inconvenience yourself with something that looks like it might be handy. It's not. So here we got our tape measure laid out, as you can see, and we know 15 and a half plus 15 and a half, that's 31, plus another 15 and a half, that's going to land us at 46 and a half. So right over there, which is just about middle with our cutout here. So that's the end of one of the blocks, and there's 7.5 inch blocks, right? So we're back here at the 39, and it's right at the edge, so I'm gonna have to widen this out a little bit on the inside. I dug a little too far over. So there we go. That's why you measure. Ethan's down here helping me dig, kinda. So I've dug down, so you can see that bit of rock there. That's pretty firm in there, and I'm gonna use that as kind of my level. So I'm gonna fill this with gravel. I've dug down as far as I want to go now. I'm gonna make a form with some wood, and we're gonna put a layer of concrete to make a footing, and then I'm gonna put the cinder blocks on top of that. But I've got this big rock right there sticking out, and I can't seem to get it to budge, and I don't really want to dig further into this mountain here. So I'm hoping that the sledgehammer can take care of that. Maybe give it a good whack.